Don't scroll, just stay here for a moment. If you're hearing this right now, it means Archangel Michael has guided you to this exact second for a very specific reason. Nothing here is random. Nothing here is a coincidence. Archangel Michael says, it's an emergency. I need you to open your heart right now. So listen carefully, because this message is meant for your soul, and the person who has already passed away has been waiting for you to receive it. For the last few days, you've been feeling something you can't explain. A sudden heaviness in your chest, a memory of someone you lost, a dream that felt so real it stayed with you the whole day, or maybe you felt a presence, soft and warm, around you. You didn't imagine it. That was them. They've been trying to reach you, but your mind has been so busy and your heart has been so tired that you couldn't hear their whisper. And now, with Archangel Michael's guidance, their message is finally coming through. They're saying, I'm still here. I never left you. I have been watching you, protecting you, standing beside you in every silent struggle you faced. You may not always feel them, but every time you overcame something you thought would break you, every time you found strength you didn't know you had, it was because they were holding you from the other side. They know the pain you've carried. They know the questions you still hold inside. They know how much you miss them, how many nights you wished you could speak to them one more time. Archangel Michael says you've been ignoring your inner voice for too long. That small feeling you get sometimes? That moment when you suddenly remember a lesson they taught you? That warmth you feel when you're about to give up but somehow keep going? That's not just your memory, those are signs from them. Subtle, gentle, but real. They're asking you to slow down and listen now, because today their message finally reaches you without interference. They want you to know this: you did enough. You tried your best. You don't have to carry guilt that doesn't belong to you. You've been holding on to a silent burden, something you never said out loud, something that makes your heart heavy every time you think of them. But they want you to let it go. They never blamed you. They never wished things were different. They only want your peace, your healing, and your happiness. They want you to know you're not alone, not for a single moment. And Archangel Michael is stepping forward, surrounding you with his bright blue light, saying, prepare yourself. Your life is shifting. A new path is opening. What felt stuck will begin to move. What felt lost will return in a better form. And the support you've been praying for is already on its way. He wants you to trust what you feel right now, because this moment is not ordinary, this is divine alignment. This is connection. This is guidance. So take a breath. Stay with me. Don't scroll yet. Your story is changing, and the message you were meant to receive is only beginning. If you feel this deeply, make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you never miss the guidance meant for you. Part 2 will continue exactly from this moment. Stay right here, because the message that is coming next is the part you were meant to hear the most. Archangel Michael is still surrounding you with that strong, protective light, and the presence of the person you lost is growing closer, almost as if they're standing right beside you. You may even feel a slight warmth, a chill on your skin, or a sudden calm in your chest. Don't ignore that. That's them trying to let you know, I am here with you right now. And they have more to say. They're telling you that they've watched every step you've taken since the day they left. They've seen the moments you tried to act strong even when you were breaking inside. They've seen you smile for others while hiding your own pain. They've seen the nights when you felt alone, misunderstood, or overwhelmed. And they want you to know that none of those nights went unseen. Not by them, and not by the universe. They want to tell you something you've needed to hear for a long time: you are stronger than you think. You survived what could have shattered anyone else. And I'm proud of you for that. Archangel Michael says the heaviness you've been carrying hasn't been just emotional, it's spiritual. You've been holding on to memories, regrets, and unspoken words that were never meant to be your burden. You've been feeling like something has been blocking your progress, slowing your path, or keeping you from fully stepping into the life you want. But the truth is, the block is beginning to clear. The moment you opened this message, the moment you paused and listened, the healing started. A new wave of energy is moving toward you, removing what no longer serves your soul. And the person you lost wants to reassure you that they don't want you to keep living with fear or hesitation. They're saying, the things you are worried about, the things keeping you awake at night, they will resolve. You are being guided toward a future that is better than anything you've imagined. They're reminding you of something you've forgotten: your own worth. Your own light. Your own ability to rise again, no matter how many times life tries to pull you down. You've been sensing changes around you lately: small shifts, small synchronicities, numbers appearing repeatedly, songs that remind you of them, sudden thoughts that feel like messages. These are not random signs. Archangel Michael confirms that these are signals of alignment, proof that the universe is preparing something meaningful for you. The path ahead is opening gently, slowly, but surely. Even if you can't see the full picture yet, you're being moved towards something better, something peaceful, something finally meant for you. The person you lost whispers again, I want you to stop doubting yourself. I want you to stop questioning your worth. And I want you to know that the love we shared didn't end. Love never ends. It transforms, it continues, and it guides you even when you can't see it. Feel that. Let that sink in. Because you were meant to hear it today. And before this part ends, Archangel Michael says one last thing: stay connected to this guidance. You are entering a chapter where clarity, protection, and blessings will come faster than you expect. If this message is touching your heart, remember to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss the next part. Part 3 will continue directly from this moment. Don't miss it. Keep listening, don't move away. The energy around you is shifting as you hear these words. Archangel Michael is still here, standing like a guardian behind you, and the presence of your loved one is becoming even clearer, almost as if they're trying to speak directly through this moment. You may feel a sense of calm washing over you right now, or maybe a wave of emotion rising inside you. Whatever you're feeling is exactly what your soul needs. Stay with it. Your loved one wants to share something deeper now, something they never got to say when they were alive. They're saying, I wish you knew how much your love meant to me. I wish you knew that your presence in my life made my journey easier, even during the moments I couldn't express it. They're showing you moments you spent together, small memories, smiles, conversations, the way you cared for them, the way you tried even when you didn't have the strength. They're telling you that these memories are treasures they carry with them even beyond this life. Archangel Michael adds that the bond you shared didn't end when they left, it simply changed form. The connection is still alive, still powerful, still unbroken. The person you miss has been guiding you in ways you didn't realize, protecting you from situations that would have hurt you, pulling you away from people who didn't deserve your heart, and pushing you gently toward opportunities that would help you grow. Every gut feeling, every instinct, every sudden decision that saved you, it was them, gently nudging you from the other side. They want you to stop blaming yourself for the things you couldn't control. You've been carrying questions like, did I do enough? Could I have done more? Why did things happen this way? They're telling you to let all of that go. Life unfolded the way it was meant to, and none of it was your fault. They want you to release that burden, because holding it only weighs down your spirit, and they want your soul to feel light again. You've been through so much emotionally, more than most people even know. You've carried loneliness, disappointment, heartbreak, and silent battles that you never spoke about. Yet here you are, still standing, still trying, still hoping for better days. And this is what your loved one is most proud of, your resilience. They're saying, even when you felt empty, you kept going. Even when life tested you, you didn't give up. I see your strength, even when you. Archangel Michael is showing you a path ahead, brighter, clearer, and more peaceful than what you've known lately. He says the confusion you've been experiencing, the uncertainty, the emotional heaviness, it's not permanent. A new phase is approaching your life, one filled with clarity, emotional balance, and opportunities that match your true worth. The universe is aligning things for you behind the scenes, shifting energy in your favor, preparing experiences that will finally feel like home. Your loved one leans closer in this moment, saying one last thing before this part ends: please stop being so hard on yourself. You deserve happiness. You deserve peace. And I'm helping guide it to you. Feel that truth. Let it settle inside you. And if this message is touching your heart, make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you stay connected to the guidance meant for you. Part 4 will begin exactly from this moment. Don't miss it. Don't go anywhere, stay with me. The message is getting clearer, and the connection between you, your loved one, and Archangel Michael is becoming stronger with every word you hear. Right now, it's almost as if the universe has paused for you, giving you a moment where the veil between the physical world and the spiritual world is thinner than usual. That's why you're feeling this wave of emotion, this strange calmness, or this sudden memory rising inside you. This is the moment they've been waiting for. Your loved one steps forward with a softness you might remember, their voice, their energy, their warmth. They want to speak to your heart, not your mind, because your heart is where the truth has always lived. They're saying, I know how much you've missed me. I know how many times you've wished you could talk to me again. And I want you to know. I've heard every thought, every prayer, every silent message you sent my way. They've seen the days when you tried to stay strong even though your chest felt heavy. They've watched you push yourself forward when all you wanted was one more sign, one more reassurance, one more moment of clarity. They know how tired your spirit has become from carrying responsibilities, relationships, expectations, and emotions that were never easy for you. And this is why they're coming through now, to remind you that you're not carrying any of this alone. Archangel Michael speaks next, standing tall behind you with that radiant, protective energy. He says you've been surrounded by spiritual support far more than you realize. There have been moments when you felt something pull you away from a wrong decision, moments when you escaped something that could have hurt you, moments when a sudden change happened in your favor without any logical explanation. Michael says, those were not coincidences. Those were interventions. You were being protected even when you didn't know it. Your loved one adds, I need you to understand that your life has a purpose far bigger than the pain you've carried. You were never meant to live small, or afraid, or doubting your worth. You are meant for something meaningful, something peaceful, something aligned with who you truly are. They're asking you to trust the journey ahead, not because it's easy, but because you're being divinely guided through every step. They also want to address something you've been holding inside, something you rarely talk about. The fear of losing people. The fear of being left behind. The fear of endings. They want you to know that endings are only illusions. The soul does not fade. Love does not disappear. Connection does not die. What you lost in the physical world continues in the spiritual world with even more strength and clarity. They haven't left you, not even for a second. You've been feeling a shift lately, a sense that something is coming, something new, something healing. Archangel Michael confirms it. He says the next phase of your life is coming with more peace, more clarity, and more emotional stability than you've known in a long time. The universe is aligning in your favor, clearing old energy, removing emotional weight, and preparing blessings that match your heart. Your loved one whispers one more message before this part ends: please take care of yourself the way you wished I could. Be gentle with your heart. I'm still with you, guiding every step you take. And I won't let you walk into your future alone. If this touched your soul, make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you stay connected with every message meant for you. Part 5 will continue directly from here. Don't miss what comes next.